Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the latest edition of Low Down Entertainment. I'm your host, Joe Adams. Along with me, my partner in crime, Mr. Bear Slosher. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Frazzled. It's been a long time since we were live, and
Been a hot minute for sure.
I had some things going on, and I thought we were okay, but then we're not okay. So we're trying to get that fixed up again. So we'll be back in action here real soon. Yes. Okay. Tara is back. Timmy is back, so I can add those guys in. We got a pretty busy show here this evening. We've got a bunch of people we're going to talk to. But first and foremost, before we get started there, I want to take a minute to express our deepest condolences to the Grandview the Grandview family and the family of Kenny McMullen. Kenny McMullen was a track prep person at Grandview Speedway for over 30 years. Great guy. Unfortunately, he passed away just a few days ago. So our deepest condolences to his entire family and friends. So we always hate starting the shows off like that, bud, but it's all it's what we do.
Yeah. I guarantee you he led the most laps at Grandview.
He had way more laps than anybody there. Yeah, because I do believe he started probably in the early to mid 90s. So he's logged literally thousands and thousands. Don Allen is in the house. He says, "Welcome back, gents." Don Allen, it's always good to see you. And he also says, "Godspeed to Kenny."
I wonder who's going to take over that detail because, man, they got Grandview Racy this year.
It is unbelievable.
They're doing it right.
Yeah, it is unbelievable. Yeah, we speaking of Racy and Grandview, we're going to have Colin Cox on a little bit later, along with Jennifer Umbadauer and Gene Baines from ND Roofing. We're going to talk about some business with those guys. We are going to bring Tara Rochelle in here momentarily, but we also have on the show tonight too. The East Coast Transponders Nationals is coming up here. $12,000 to win this year. Always. It's the second time that they're doing this here, and it's even better than last year. There's a lot of cool stuff going on, and we have Tim West and Kenny Groff are going to speak to us about what the happenings are at that coming up, and that's also July 4th. So let's pull Tara in here and see what Tara's got to do and see what she's got going on. Hello, Miss Tara. How are you this evening?
Hi. How are you?
Good to see you. We're doing great.
Hi.
Congratulations to you and little Earl for winning the micro race this weekend.
Thank you.
Earl's
he
back.
Definitely needed that. Yes, he needed that for sure.
Absolutely.
And Morgan did great. She was up to 4th, and then 1 lap to go, the fuel pump went. So, yeah.
Racing's fun.
Oh, so fun, right? If you have no luck at all, man, oh, man.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Right.
You went live for us yesterday. I was not expecting that, so it was nice to see you in front of the camera again.
Surprise!
Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to get the, promote that golf thing you guys got going on, and just wanted to talk about the weekend. And
no, that was cool. Yeah, we definitely got to promote that golf thing. We do have a golf outing coming up August the 2nd. It is a Sunday. Not many tracks are racing that day. It is not a golf outing like you envision in your mind. It is actually mini golf along with go-kart racing.
Right.
Bear Junction Golf. That place is so cool. Bear and I went there and checked it out, and there's a lot of cool
love
stuff.
That place.
Yeah,
that place is awesome. So fun.
And I've heard that the ice cream is second to none there. So we're going to start pumping out some. We're going to start pumping out some more information about the golf outing. It's going to be $25 a person in foursome groups. You can golf individually if you like. You can certainly do that. And proceeds are going to go help Leo's League. So this is going to be a big deal. We're going to have a little bit of a car show there. We're going to have a few cars on display, try to garner more people in from the highway, and looking to have a good time with it. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
And they have a really cool train there. They have actually 3 cool trains there.
Really cool trains there.
3 really cool trains, but they only run 1 at a time, so it's pretty awesome stuff.
Their mini golf is fun too. They have some cool courses, holes or whatever you want to say. It's fun there.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And management has been kind enough to basically designate. They have 2 full courses right there, and they have been kind enough to designate 1 full course to us on August 2nd. Awesome. So it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be a blast.
Looking forward to it.
It'll be a really, really good time. So I have no idea what that like and subscribe thing that is floating around underneath
I
my
ain't
name right
liking
there.
it.
But man, it is a pain in my
Yeah,
ass. So
it's only
I
at
have
your
no idea.
name.
Of course.
Only at your name.
Yeah. Like and subscribe to me. So
Well,
there's that.
Briggs is quick time right now, or quick in final practice.
Yeah.
We heard
So good
that.
for
So
him.
good for
Yep.
him.
Yep.
He had a pretty good weekend last weekend. So that was pretty cool
For
stuff.
sure. Yep. Really cool.
Yep. Now yes, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. You go right ahead.
We are about to bring Tim and Kenny on here so we can talk about the 600 wingless micro deal going on. Are you going to be joining us for this, Tara? Are you going to stay on?
If you want me to, I can stay.
I don't want you on. I guess we'll let you stay.
Okay. I'll stay.
Gentlemen, welcome to the show. Welcome, Tim West and Mr. Kenny Groff. How are you gentlemen doing this evening?
Good, great.
Sorry about that little flub up there. Like I didn't have a go live button on that first round there, and like this one here does for some reason. So I have no idea what's going on there.
Tim doesn't look nearly as nervous as he was last year.
No, Tim's a seasoned veteran now.
I'm gonna go that far.
Well, first and foremost, thank you, gentlemen, for putting this awesome event on again. I don't even like to call this a big race. This is an event. It's not even a race. It's $12,000 to win this year. You guys have spread the money back through the field, which is absolutely amazing. And you have a lot of really cool trinket stuff going on throughout the course of the 2-day weekend. So, how did you come up with, you actually lowered the win money a little bit this year and decided to filter that back through. How did you guys come to that fruition and get that idea in motion?
There's only one way, and that was from people complaining about it last year. So, I always say it this way, no matter what you do, there's always going to be some reviews, good and bad, and we listen to all of them. So
correct.
We felt that 12,000 is still a huge payday, so we just took a little bit away, and then we just, like you said, spread everything back through the field. And, it makes sense. It's just till you run into a year or two and figure everything out, you just never know, until you get feedback from different people. So that's kind of where that all started.
Yeah, no, and it's great that you guys actually took the time to listen to the competitors, because a lot of, you guys are promoting the show. This was your first real big taste last year of actually promoting a race, and it's overwhelming at times, as you guys have found out, and it's not the easiest thing in the world, but you guys pulled it off last year. You did a fantastic job, and this year is on course and on par for being equally, if not even more spectacular than last year. Actually, I think this year is even going to be better going into it, knowing what I know. So, it's an interesting thing here. You're doing a 2-day show. What is cooking for us on Friday night?
So Friday night, you don't want to miss. I know some people are talking about just coming Saturday, this and that, but I mean, with the passing points and your finishing and your guaranteed starting spots that go along with your Saturday night, you definitely want to be there both nights. That's kind of the deal with the Saturday nights going over into Friday, is we don't want just people coming out for one day. We want them there for both days.
Right.
I mean,
right.
The 600 guys have an incentive. The junior sprints, the top 4 finishers Friday night go into the dash on Saturday. So we're trying to make it that it's worth everybody's while to be there both nights and not just one.
Sure. Now, what is the feature pay for Friday night? What's the A-main paying?
The A-main is Friday night in both divisions. Friday night for the juniors, it's going to depend on the cars.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep, 20 plus, which I'm pretty certain we'll have 20 there. 20 plus is $250 to win. And then they pay back the whole way. They'll take 24 cars for the A-main event, so they'll pay all 24 as long as there's 20 plus cars.
Right.
15 to 19, it's 200 to win. So
it's basically up to the racers to get out there and support the show if they want to get a bigger payday.
Exactly.
Good stuff. Really good stuff. Any specific rule packages for the wingless 600s you have going into for this week?
Oh, no, go ahead. You're doing fine.
So the wingless 600s were running 100% hyper speed week rules.
Oh, that's
Anything that's in
perfect.
their rules is getting carried over to our race.
Gotcha.
So it just makes it a lot easier because I mean the week after is the hyper speed week. Guys want to set up and get things rolling. If we go in there with a different roll package, then it's just kind of, it might deter some people from coming out and switching some things around and stuff. So we're running the exact same package they are.
Yep, I agree 100%. I think it's a great idea, and it is smart because, like you said, literally a week later, Speed Week starts, and
Exactly.
so if it's not broke, don't fix it. It's been working so far for this whole time here.
Right.
An interesting main for Saturday, your big race, your $12,000 to win.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a total of 51 laps. Would you care to elaborate as to where the 51 came from and why we are doing 51 laps instead of like a 40 or 50 like traditionally done?
Yeah, well, last year we did 40 laps, and we had talked about doing more this year, but
Yeah, go for it, buddy. It's all you.
that has to do with Kyle Busch. So
that's
awesome.
pretty cool. Yeah, that is awesome. And I know, Timmy, that you were a big Kyle Busch fan, and when you we were talking here a week or so ago, and you expressed that you were going to make the A main 51 laps, and the reason behind it, that's pretty spectacular. It's pretty much paying homage to one of your heroes, and there's no better way to do it than that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a pretty big deal. So I was excited Lanco let us go ahead with all that, and
yeah,
I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Now, you did some really cool stuff last year with as far as the opening ceremonies. You had flags strapped onto the back of 3 separate 600s as the national anthem was being played. Can we expect to see some of that stuff again this year?
We can. So Emma Newcomer's coming back.
She was spectacular. Yeah.
Yep. She was the young girl that sang last year. She was 13 last year. She'll be 14 this year. Mm-hmm. So she'll be there for both nights again.
Super.
We will be doing the cars with the flags. We will have 4 cars this year instead of 3.
Awesome.
We'll have both the Groff Motorsports cars and then both of our cars.
Mm-hmm.
So we will have the flags will not all be the same. I have some stuff up my sleeve for that. So every car is going to have something different on it.
That is so cool. You just mentioned that Kenny has 2 cars and you have 2 cars. Both of you gentlemen promote this show and work very hard to get this show going, and you're going to have 2 separate drivers each competing in this show. Have you both lost your mind? Number one, or
yes,
and I mean that with love. I mean, how do you separate? How difficult is it? I mean, because you got the promoter hat on, and at the same time, you still want to be very competitive, and you'd like to even win your own race, which would be really cool. It's got to be a tough weekend for you, hoping that everything goes okay from the business end of things, and then hoping everything goes okay from the racing end of things.
Yep, it's very difficult. I talked to our drivers. Our drivers are going to bring some help in because I nicely told them, and they understood that I don't want to be tied to the trailer all night, working on cars like I normally am. So they're bringing their own guys. I mean, I'll be there. Obviously, I'll be helping them. It's just I don't want to have to be not stuck there, but glued there. Be able to get about, out and about. I don't know what your plans.
Well, we have Dominic Smedstad.
True.
And Ronnie, which my grandson Ryan, the 03 car, he'll be running, and they have all their help too, Joe.
Oh, that's awesome. That's spectacular. Now, Kenny, Dominic, no, you're not at all. Now, Kenny, Dominic Schmidt is kind of a new name to your stable here. How did this all come to fruition?
Well, at the end of last season, I was supposed to be done down at the airport. I was going to go run 4 or 5 races this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I had somebody visit me in January and asked to go to Florida. So Tim and I and a couple drivers, we take off, we go to Florida. But Dominic wrote me a letter and said if Bruno ever got out of my car, could he have a chance to run it? So
Nice.
we took him along to Florida, and the kid's been doing great ever since.
That is spectacular. See,
Very
you
nice.
never know. You got to shoot your shot sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Every race he wins, he gets 5 more races in my car. That's what
That
we
is-
tell him.
That is pretty
But-
slick. I love it.
You know, he's doing awesome. He second in points at McGrew, and he's first in points up at Lanco.
Fantastic. Now, he's a pretty young feller too, isn't he?
16 years old, and we had to go out and buy a car seat just so he had a seat to sit in. What a baby car seat.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Holy smokes.
He's about 5'3", 5'4", weighs about 95 pounds, and I got about 200 pounds of lead in the car.
Oh, I can believe that. Yeah. Yeah, but he's up on the wheel, man. That is awesome.
Yeah, awesome kid. His father's very good to work with, and things are going great.
Yeah. As Don Allen just said in the chat there, future looks bright, and I can't agree more with Don. It's true. It's amazing the young talent coming up through here. And, you know, your grandson, Ryan, is going to be there. Now you're going to have Dominic. You know, Timmy, you have 2 pretty well-known racers yourself going into this deal. Who do you have piloting the ship for you on your July 4th race?
So the number 28 is going to have Brent Shear in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's our normal racer when we race. He races every single race we go to.
Okay.
And then our number 25 will have Gunnar Pio in it. He ran with us 2 weeks ago. He's locked in for our race, and he's also locked in for Speed Week to run for us.
Nice.
So he's kind of, you know, we talk back and forth what he wants to race. He has his own car as well, but sometimes it's just nice running somebody else's.
Yeah, exactly. And I tell you, it's nice to see, you know, for those that don't know, Gunnar was hooked up with Kyle Busch Racing and
correct.
running his micro stuff. And I think I was so proud of him to know, because I've been a Gunnar Pio fan for quite a long time. I mean, I know he's just a young man also, but the kid is so impressive. I know Bear and I have talked about him on many occasions, and we even talked about him getting him on the show at some point in time. But you know, I was so happy that he was out there doing big things, and unfortunately the proceedings there with Kyle happened. And I think it was great that you put him in a car and got him running locally here. And you know, he's great for the competition. Well, he's not good for the other competitors, but he's fun to watch, that's for sure.
No, he just jumped into Chase McDermott's midget, and he got 2 wins in a row in the Badger Midget Series.
I seen that was crazy. It's just like the first night he was in our car, he won. Like,
yeah,
you know, it's just whatever he touches, it seems he finds a way to go.
He's a gasser, man.
He's pretty awesome.
Amazing. Yeah. Yep. And he seems like I don't know him really that well, but I've just been around him. He seems like a very nice young man as well.
He's super nice. Super nice.
The whole family is nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of talent that has been coming up through the 600 micro ranks. It's just mind-boggling. Now, you know, your other driver, Brent there, he's well versed in a 410 sprint car as well. He could be seen like on a Friday night at Williams Grove ripping around.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, these guys are doing pretty epic stuff, man.
Yeah, and the thing that's a little tough for them is this year we raced very, very limited amount of races.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all in all, so far this year we might have ran 6, 7 races.
Yeah.
We had a lot of other stuff going on with, you know, summertime and stuff, but it's amazing how they can just jump in the cars. And I mean, we spend a lot of time on them, a lot of money on them, but they can
Right.
just jump in and, be competitive right out the gate. So it's pretty
Yeah,
special.
it is absolutely amazing. So July 3rd and 4th is the big day, is the big race. You're doing spectacular stuff there with the flags and the cars, which I think is just absolutely awesome. You did something really, really cool last year. You did several things really cool last year. You had a cash dash. Can we expect to see another cash dash again?
Yes, there will be a cash dash. First place will play. First place will pay 300. Second
Beautiful.
place 200, and third place 100.
Mm-hmm.
We would like to pay all 6 spots. So if there's somebody looking to get their name in the cash dash, there's 3 spots open yet. Any amount, we're a phone call away, a text away, messenger, hit me up on Messenger. We'll get your name out there. We are very, very, I know you guys follow our page. I'm not sure if everybody on here does, but
Mm-hmm.
we are very, we get your name out there. And I like to be specific with each sponsor, not, just a a big list of them. I like to do an individual one for each one.
Yes. Tim does a fantastic job with showing off his sponsors and partners for this deal. It's amazing. So, if you want to get involved, just reach out to Kenny, reach out to Tim, and let them know that you want to get involved. If you want to help out with the cash dash. And the other thing, I loved having a cash dash, and we have to give all the credit to Julie. Hats off to Julie, man. That was her deal from year one. So that was really cool. It was
That's
a great
correct.
idea. And the other cool thing you did last year was you did driver introductions, and they came down from the top of the bleachers all the way down the steps, and then we shook hands with everybody as they went to their cars, which is really cool. Now you are going to be doing that again this year, correct?
That is correct.
Now there's a little twist, though.
There is a little twist.
Are we gonna surprise everybody, or are we gonna talk about it?
We're going to talk about it because I need everybody's help.
Okay, good.
All right. So back in October, the first meeting we had about this race, we discussed driver walk-up songs, walk-down songs, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And we got that okayed with the Line Coat guys and Casey Kreider and Tim Bortz. And Casey needs your help. So if you're listening, anybody that you know is racing, then there is a form to fill out that Casey put out on the Lanco page that you go in, you fill out your favorite song, who you are. There's a very, very little information that's required.
Mm-hmm.
But that way it can be specific for you coming out and make his life a lot easier.
Yeah. And showcase your sponsors and stuff too. I mean, this is what it's all about.
Exactly. And I might also put in here while we're talking about that is pre-register.
Mm-hmm.
I know, we know, I'm sure we know a ton of racers that are going to be there that have not pre-registered yet. If you do not pre-register, you will not have a song to walk out to because that doesn't give them enough time to get their reel together.
Correct.
So
pre-register, that would kind of stink if you didn't have a walk-in song. That would stink.
Exactly. It'll be something playing, I'm sure, but
right.
Just register. We can't tell him enough because that goes along with the song so he can get everything together. So
what a cool idea and concept. Love it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Absolutely love it. And you had mentioned just a little bit ago that you really take care of the sponsors and partners that you have to make this all possible. And I would love for you to take a few minutes to just talk about those people and give them a nice plug on here and tell us what they do and what their involvement is and show them a little bit of love because they have certainly making your program the best that it can absolutely be.
Absolutely. So I wrote every single one down before I came up here because
nice.
It's a long list and I don't want to forget anybody.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate everybody that came on board this year. We have sponsors, We have people that came on for giveaways type scenarios. Storm Chassis was a big one this year.
Yeah.
I didn't. That was not something I went into this year expecting by any means.
Right.
I reached out to somebody. I'm not sure if I'm at liberty to say who, but he directed me to them, and I spoke with Curtis from Storm Chassis, and it was pretty much an instant yes. Like there was zero bribing or zero asking. It was pretty much right away.
Beautiful.
So they're the only sponsor I'm going to say the amount of money they gave, just because the payout for junior sprints on Saturday night is $2,000 from Storm Chassis.
Wow. Fantastic.
That's awesome.
So that was a big deal for us. Like I said, it was not in my cards for this year, but I couldn't be any happier. You know, I think it's great for the kids to come out too. You know, $2,000, that's a lot of money to anybody. But you know,
Absolutely.
if you can run out and win that, that's pretty cool.
Yes. The prestige of this deal is worth the price of admission alone to compete at this level. You know, so it's pretty awesome.
Right.
So
Exactly.
great job to Storm
And
Chassis.
we got to talk about Groff Motorsports. I mean, they're huge to us. I mean, you guys know Groffs and us have been long time friends, long time acquaintances.
Yeah.
I've known Kenny since I was basically 3 years old. So
In diapers.
in diapers. You know, I said it last year, and I say it again because probably not the same people were watching, but we grew up on the same street. He lived right down the street from me when I was a kid, and we had lost contact for a few years because I was running around here and there, you know, but once we situated down and started our business, we reconnected, and it was like, you know, it never left off. So that organization has been massive in everything we do. So
yeah, you guys are like the dynamic duo, man. You guys are awesome together. It's
I know we
amazing.
can still sit at the same table and we don't even fight.
Yet.
Yeah.
We talk on the phone probably 3, 4, 5 times every single week.
Yeah.
I'm at his shop right now. You know, we do a lot back and forth. So we really appreciate all they do. Like I can't even say it enough. So
That's awesome.
thank you, sir.
That is so cool.
You're welcome.
All right, and then we have, these are going to be in no particular order of dollar amounts, nothing at all.
Okay.
I just wrote them down as I was coming to my mind. Hyper Racing is back again this year.
Good.
Obviously, they don't need any introduction, but we really appreciate all they do for the sport. Their willingness to, you know, be a part of this big race. They're bringing their parts truck out for both days of the event.
Awesome.
Is super nice for the competitors, and just,
Yeah.
you know, it shows their, you know, willingness to be involved, even to go that far as to bring a parts truck there. So that's pretty cool.
Right.
We were happy about that. Very happy about that. With Weinhold's Poultry, he's from Reinholds, Pennsylvania. He can be found at any local track every single weekend. He's always there. He's heavily involved with the racing. He sponsors multiple cars. You'll see his name on multiple cars, Linda's, Lanco. Every Saturday, you'll see him at Lanco. I think most Fridays he's up at Linda's as well. So you'll see him everywhere. So we really appreciate him coming back. This is his second year as well. So that was pretty awesome. It's really nice when you get these guys to come back. You know.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Obviously they saw what went down, and you know how we try to plug them and give them their time, and so you know that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Then also Seth Energy, they're from Manheim, Pennsylvania. It's a heating cooling place. Very nice guys. Kenny's good friends with them. He knows them very well. They actually, well, obviously we lived on the same road, like I said, and they were just neighbors right to us my entire life. And as far as I know, they still live there. So it's you know, people from the same area.
That's so cool.
Yep. And then we'll go with Molly's Convenience Store. They're also back. That is Seth's wife. another organization that was right by the community that we grew up in Manheim, Pennsylvania. So that's pretty awesome to have them back. That store has been around for almost 30 years. It's a convenience store in Manheim. Fuel pumps, diesel pumps, gas pumps, car washes. They have a food bar inside. It's very close to the Manheim Central High School. So if you ever get down that way, check them out, look them up.
Beautiful.
Low Down Entertainment.
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. We appreciate you guys a lot. Joe, you and I talk on the phone. Some stuff can't be said on here, but you know, we have a good time when we're on the phone.
Oh, we always have a good time, bud.
Yeah. But you know, I appreciate all you guys do. You know, it's not even just in the micro world. You guys have pretty much every genre of racing at your fingertips, information and all that kind of stuff. So that's really cool.
We really appreciate that. We try for sure.
We appreciate you guys again coming back too.
Absolutely, our pleasure.
Hammer Down Race Engines. Matt Michaels from Manheim, Pennsylvania, engine builder. There again, 2 miles from where I grew up, just another local guy that keeps supporting us. This is his second year coming back as well.
Mm-hmm.
We really appreciate that. Very particular with his work. If you're looking for a race engine, good guy to deal with, knows his stuff. So keep that in mind. Hammer Down Race Engines. Gummy Guys. Gummy Guys, Chuckle Chumpers. So
Curious about this one.
So this one here, I have spent hundreds of dollars on gummies from this guy. Literally. And they're all sour right now. They have a sour line out: grape, lemon, orange, blue raz, watermelon, peach, and it's all like it's gummy, non-GMO, really good stuff. And
Oh, nice.
at liberty to say who that is. Yeah. It's actually a dirt racer that used to come to Lanco that's sold all his race cars and started a candy business.
Good for him.
He was just at the biggest candy show in America with a booth, which was out in Las Vegas here a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
And they got orders. He and I talked. He's got orders waiting for around the globe. People come in from all over the country, all other countries.
That is so cool.
Show in America. Yeah, so he was there. But check them out. Chuckle Chumpers, Gummy Guys. So what they're doing, I did not write it down here, but the winners, the first 1, 2, 3. I don't have those specifics. I apologize. But he's giving out a boatload of candy on Saturday night and Friday night at the racetrack.
Nice.
So you gotta check him out. And dozens and dozens and dozens of bags he's committed to giving out. So
awesome.
That's gonna be pretty cool.
Will there be any samples at the East Coast Transponders trailer? Just, you know, if a fellow like myself would happen to stop by and say hi, and, you know.
If there's any left, I have to talk to him this week and see how many bags I get.
Then you'll be sour like him, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Then we had 600cc Performance. He came back again this year. Mm-hmm. Last year he gave out 2 dyno sessions free. This year he's giving out 3.
That is awesome.
So,
man, so he stepped up too.
That again, yes, he did. Yeah. Specific individuals. We have a Facebook page. It's East Coast Transponders National. All this information that goes to get that's all listed on there. So join the page. You can see every single thing. But pretty much just reiterating everything. So I highly encourage everybody to join that.
Yes, join that page. It's very important. Like he said, all the information
Then
is
we
out there.
have a cash dash. We have a cash dash donor. He asked that he remains anonymous, but we really appreciate him. He's very heavily involved with racing as well. So I hate when people ask not to be told who they are, but we respect that and we appreciate it a lot for him.
No, that's
us the money for that.
That's pretty cool. Hats off to that person as well. Appreciate these people stepping up.
Yep, exactly. We appreciate everything. And then we're doing something special for the Kyle Busch thing. We're giving out $100 for whoever's in eighth position on lap 8 for his RCR car. And $100 to whoever's, and that goes to his JGR car. That's in remembrance.
Oh, that's awesome. Extra incentives there.
And then we also have another donor, the Mega Midgets. Yep, he contacted us after we posted what we were doing, and he inverted what we did. So lap 18, whoever's in position 8 will get $100, and lap 8, whoever's in position 18 will get a.
That is awesome.
Yes, that is very nice. That was kind of a big deal for us, so I was pretty excited about that.
Yes, so cool. Unbelievable. So are
Then
you guys I'm sorry.
Right?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. No. My bad.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, man, are you guys like
I'm almost done.
No, it's all good because it's we're so close, and we talked about this before about how quickly the year goes, from start to finish with planning this thing. Are you breathing a sigh of relief right now, especially with all this extra sponsorship that you have coming in and how these people are stepping up? It's just absolutely amazing. And Dominic Schmidt is in the chat right now. He's saying, look at the guy in the orange. So Kenny, you have a fan. It happens to be your driver, but he's a fan.
It's cool.
I don't know, Dominic. He was kind of saying how much lead he had to add to the car because since you're driving a car. So I know he was kind of picking on you earlier. I don't know if you heard that or not.
Have a cheeseburger, kid.
Yeah, a couple of them. Oh my God. Yes, please. Yes, I did notice that. If for those of you listening, Tim and Kenny's feed has been a little spotty. It could be something because they're inside a building like that, and it just happens with StreamYard here. There's nothing that we could really do about it, but please proceed with the rest of your sponsors on that, Timmy, and I do apologize for interrupting you.
No, you're good. So
awesome.
We also want to thank Tiffany and Miranda Cup. They're the novelty stand girls at the Lanco Speedway. They're doing some straw hats, customized straw hats and stuff for the winners.
Way cool.
I also have them posted up on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
That's something they did on their own, and they're very, very nice. Yes, they are. Yeah. Then obviously, it's the East Coast Transponders. We want to thank all our customers, everything. So.
Yes. Yeah. Without them, none of this would be happening. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, this is huge for us. So. Yeah.
This is huge, and I tell you what, you guys, you can ask Bear. Last year when this was all going down, I kept saying to him, I said, I'm so impressed with how these guys are just handling everything. And when I say guys, I actually mean Julie and Nicole, not you two. So, because I know that's the brain behind the operation there. So,
Yep.
but
Yep.
I knew
it's
that
just,
was coming.
it's just amazing how well,
Yeah,
you know,
so-
for not being experienced in doing this, how well you guys are handling yourself and conducting yourself, and how you've taken this thing to the next level. It's just unbelievable.
I was having a issue yesterday, and she said, "I need to get it." I was stressing out. And she's like, "You need to get it together." So
Yep.
You
she
need
put
some
me
more
in my
gummies,
place.
bud.
Yep. You need good one, Bear. Nice. Very
I know.
nice.
I know.
Chuckle chompers.
I love the
They are
name.
kid-proof gummies. Kid-proof gummies.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I love the name. I think it's so cool. A couple of things to chat. Chase Ware checked in here a little bit
It
ago.
is
He
cool.
said hi. You were speaking at Storm Chassis. Chase is an employee of Storm Chassis. So congratulations goes out to Chase. He picked up the victory at Shellhammers not last night, but the week before. So congratulations to him on his 600 wingless win there. And Chris Perry is in the house. Greetings from Hershey, the sweetest place on earth. So good to see Chris hopping in there and see what's going on. And he says, Low Down Entertainment semi-retirement. He's on to something there, bud. Yes.
I didn't get that text, that message.
No.
Nope.
Somebody from Low Down Entertainment says, hello, bud. Looks like you're having a blast.
Oh yeah, I put that on there.
Oh, okay. You're replying to their own feed. That's cool. No, it's awesome. So
That's because I'm logged on under them.
Oh, that's awesome. So, that makes perfect sense. You were answering back to Chris Perry. Now I understand.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Tim and Kenny, again, the big weekend is the 3rd and 4th. As Tim stated earlier, go to the East Coast Transponders Nationals page, check those links out right there, and make sure you pre-register. You know, you can get your walk-up music on there. You get all your sponsors going on, and it's just really, really good stuff. These guys and these gals from the whole East Coast Transponders at Kenny Groff Trucking have been busting their butts all year long to get this to where it is and to put on an awesome show for 600 wingless drivers. And you got to pay homage to them, man. Make sure you get out there, support them, show up in the stands, show up with the cars. The more cars that you bring, the higher your pay is going to be. So it's just really that simple. So make sure you get out there and support this awesome event. Another side note, a selfish plug here from us. Our very dear friend and good buddy, Michaela Kohler, Miss Low Down Entertainment 2026, is going to be on hand Saturday night to help with Victory Lane proceedings and driver introductions and things like that. She's going to have some things to hand out to the younger fans, which is going to be cool. And we're also going to be joined by Alyssa Holmes as well. So we're going to be surrounded by beauties all over the place in Victory Lane. It's going to be a lot of fun. So it takes all the attention off of the ugly
Even
people
me.
like it's freaking Kenny's a piece of work. If you don't know Kenny and you're at the track, stop by and introduce yourself, because he will definitely make you laugh. He's a freaking piece of work, man. He's got an answer for everything. It's not always the right answer, but he's got an answer for everything. It's just absolutely amazing. Well, gentlemen, we have a lot of show left here to do, and we have some other people that we need to talk to. But from the bottom of my heart, I wish you guys the most successful weekend on the 3rd and 4th. I will be out there to help you guys out and show you some support. Looking forward to it. Always love hanging out with you guys. And thank you so much for coming onto the program here and spending some time with us, because I know both of you have a lot of stuff to do with your cars right now. So we'll let you guys get back to work and get your hot rods all fixed up.
Good luck, guys. Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, they're on a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're time warped.
Yeah. Things are different out that way. It's a different time zone. So we really appreciate you guys being on, and thank you so much. And we will see you in a week and a half.
All right. Well, we really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. You guys have a great night. Take care.
Sounds good. Thank you much.
Thank you guys for everything.
Yes, sir. All right. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
They are great guys, man. They're just awesome people.
It's crazy how fast that year went by.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Bill Kissing is in the house. Hello, awesome show. Watching from Leesport, Pennsylvania. Bobby Barton in the house. Another great show. Hello, guys. Hello, Bobby. We appreciate you tuning in. And I have to send a different link out to some people that I sent another link to a little bit earlier. So if you two would like to talk amongst yourselves, feel free to do so while I take care of a little bit of business, and we will come back with some more guests. We do have Colin Cox that's going to be coming on. Jennifer Umbenauer will be coming on and joining us, and Gene Baines from MB Roofing will be joining us in a little bit as well. So I'll be back in a second. If you two want to talk amongst yourselves, have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
So, Young Lions update. We have 3 pretty amazing kids competing for our Young Lions program this year. And we thought early in the year that, they all might race well, and their grades would be the determining factor as to who wins the contest. Well, it turns out they're all geniuses. So, AJ France, straight A's, doesn't have to take finals. Beautiful, no problem. Colton Williams, straight A's in all honors classes. And Carlin Singleton, straight A's, GPAs through the roof. So good job, guys, because academics is equally as important as everything else in this world. So racing's one thing, but you got to be smart as well, and you guys are killing it.
Great job.
Yeah, so Carlin got a win on the 21st of June again. Colton Williams has been kicking butt in the slinger. He's got 4 wins already this year. And this past week on the 21st of June, AJ France got his first stock car win, which is really cool. Keeping that family, that France family tradition alive.
Our Young Lions are kicking butt, man. These guys are
nobody's
amazing.
Talking to you. This is
Okay, fine.
Yeah, where
Okay,
did you come from?
It
Bye.
just blows right in. Like, oh, rah, 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 rah. So, yeah, just stay away for a minute. Couple other things. We got PA Speed Weeks coming up. On June 30th, we will have a meet and greet out at Grandview Speedway, which I'm sure Jennifer is going to cover here in a few minutes. So that's cool. Mackenzie Smith had a great run the other night in her dad's 358, and they have decided to continue and run a 358 the rest of the season, which is awesome because it's too much work to get her 602 back together. And she's been doing a great job for us on Monday nights with Mackenzie's Monday maintenance mechanic, whatever her segment's called, but she's killing it, and they're doing a great job. Congratulations to Ryan Rochelle, got the win at Hamlin. Congratulations to Briggs Danner on a hell of an Eastern Storm. He had one slip up at Grandview, which cost him the overall championship, which ultimately was the first night. And Kyle Cummins got the championship by 2 points there at the end at Kutztown because of some crazy scenarios that happened there. Loudenreimer, shout out to him. He's on fire right now. Timmy Buckwalter's got his program turned around. He's doing well. And if Joe's anywhere back, we just want to congratulate Geezer on a second place run last night. Assuming there was more than 2 cars, but you never know. So come on back, Joey.
Oh, am I allowed to now? I appreciate that.
Come on, you chuckle chomper.
Hey, I'm looking forward to chomping on some chuckle chompers.
My goodness.
Good stuff. Hey, we have people. We have this person, and we also have this person. Jennifer and Colin, welcome to the show. How are you guys doing this evening?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Sorry about the confusion with sending a different link, but the owner operator, which happens to be this feller,
You're the face.
yeah.
Chuckle Chomper? Is that what we're calling it?
Indeed.
New nickname, Chunkle Chopper.
Is it
Chuckle,
Chunkle
Chuckle,
or
Chuckle Chomper.
Chomper,
Listen,
yes.
I said golf cart racing yesterday, so what the hell was that?
Wow.
You said golf cart.
Bear's like, you said golf cart. I'm like, what? I had to go back and listen to it. And I didn't have a Chuckle Chomper or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
you
think
should have.
Joey, I think Jean's waiting. If you can let her in.
You know what? No, I'm not letting her in.
Okay.
Nice.
I do not see her. You know what? We may have. Oh, there she is. Do I or don't I? Man,
Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
know.
I'm making the executive decision. You do.
Well, hello there, Gene Banks. How are you this evening?
Oh, I can't see any of you. Is this normal?
No.
You're probably better off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're probably better off.
You can try leaving and coming back.
Okay.
No, don't do that.
Why?
What do you see on your phone right now? Anything?
I'm on my laptop. It's just a white screen.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know what to tell you there. I didn't have any luck earlier tonight with logging in, so I don't want to make any predictions. Sometimes if you go back in and if you leave and then come back in, like Jennifer said, it helps. But sometimes it does not. So it gets a little sketchy. We did that with T-Mez here about a month and a half ago, and T-Mez didn't have any sound for some reason or another. Remember
That happened with Brittany too, and she left and came back, and then it worked.
Yes.
Okay, well, BRB.
Okay.
Peace. So, Colin.
Yep.
Man, props to you for taking the checkered flag laurels of the first ever Low Down Entertainment, Low Down Throwdown, 602 crate version, $500 to win, and you're standing there in victory lane when it's all said and done. So congratulations to you for that.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for doing it too. It was really fun.
Oh man, it was our pleasure. Now we want to get a driver's perspective from this here. Now you only had to do one match race, which was kind of cool from your perspective.
Yeah.
But was it something that you guys were looking forward to going into it in the night? Like this is going to be pretty cool, or did you had no idea what to expect whatsoever?
I kind of had an idea because I did match races last year at New Egypt.
Okay.
So I was pretty excited for it. You know, even when I first saw the post that you were doing it, I was pretty excited for it.
Yeah.
I knew hopefully I'd be in it, and I knew it'd be a lot of fun.
Good.
Just extra laps, and I knew it was good for the fans too because it's different for them. They don't, we haven't done that at Grandview yet, so I knew it was new for them and good for them to watch too.
Yeah, we had a really positive crowd reaction. As a matter of fact, Jennifer, Brittany, myself were down in the infield with Jeff Allum, and Jeff leaned over to me and he said, "Man, the crowd's into it," and it was just so awesome that it was just such a positive response, and we were just super super proud to be associated with the whole deal, and we really appreciate you guys stepping up and participating in it. No one turned us down. Everybody that was supposed to be there was there, so we really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think that goes to show too that a lot of people were excited for it too because nobody turned it down, like you said. I think modifieds will be even better, and I think the fans will be even more excited for that than they were coming in because they didn't know what to expect with the crates. But I think now they watched it, they'll be a lot more excited for the modifieds in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Are you going to bring your modified out and double down?
Probably not. No.
I actually had since we had that. We had some people reach out about sponsoring some of the laps for the modified. So as long as we continue down this road with it, I think we'll be able to do this for years to come.
Oh, that's awesome, man. We really appreciate everybody stepping up. It really is a cool thing. And this is one of the reasons why we have Gene Baines on, because Gene was a very integral part in making this whole thing come to fruition with this Low Down Throwdown. So Gene, thank you and your company for doing that for us. And we're going to talk a little bit of business with you in a bit, but it's been amazing, like your involvement with us, just as far as the Low Down Entertainment meet and greet, and really kind of taking the girls under your wing and just really helping us out and then stepping up for the for the throwdown and stuff. We cannot thank you enough for everything you've done for the girls.
I wouldn't want to do it for anybody else. I mean, you're an important part of it too. But I do love Jennifer and Brittany.
so just to tag along, that's cool.
We do have to shout out Brittany. She couldn't be on tonight. She had to work, but
yes,
Brittany was actually the brains behind.
She was
the match race. It was all her idea, and then Joey Bear and I just took her idea. Tara, are you good over there?
I'm good. I'm like standing on the charger here.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Woo!
Yeah, you're doing good.
But Joey Bear and I, and obviously Brittany, we took her idea and we worked with Jeff Allum, Grandview's announcer, and just brought her idea to life and made it happen. And obviously with all of our sponsors, they made it possible. And Gene obviously was a huge part of that.
Yeah, 100%.
I think it's so cool. I wish other tracks would do stuff like this. I think it's awesome.
It is a lot of money to put out. I will, now that I'm behind the scenes with it, I get it. I get why we don't see it as much anymore. I get why we don't see the cash dashes anymore. I would love to see tracks do cash dashes weekly. That was one of my favorite parts growing up of the night. But, I understand it's, we're in tough times.
Sure.
Not just race car drivers are struggling. Everybody in the world is struggling.
Yeah.
So,
but if people do the work like you guys did, it can happen.
Yeah. It just takes a little bit of time and dedication. And, I thought it was pretty successful. We got a lot of feedback on things that we could potentially change. Actually, Colin's dad, I talked to him Sunday night at Action Track for a while, and he gave some ideas. So, maybe next year we can look into changing some of the rules up a little bit. But for the modifieds, we are going to keep it the same like we did for the crates. But yeah, I didn't hear anything negative. So
no. When no one is complaining, that means everything is good.
You never know what you're going to get when you log on to Facebook the next morning.
So true.
You guys are doing a great job at Grandview for sure.
Thank you.
You really are. Yeah.
Brittany is for me, Brittany's the face of it, and I couldn't ask for a better partner, a better voice to be on the microphone and interviewing the drivers. She does a great job, especially having a newborn. She's got a lot on her plate, and she's just amazing. So I'm so glad to have her on board.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's crushing it. Real quick from the chat, Terry Bartick's in the house. He says, "Hey guys, Matthew Laubach is in the house," and he said, "Colin, my hero." You got and Michelle Catherine says, "My boy," with a heart. So there you go. Appreciate you guys tuning in and checking in with us. And Dominic Schmidt did say a little bit ago at 6:54, Kenny is the man, and Dominic is not lying there because Kenny Groff is the man. So he is the man. He is just absolutely amazing. So now, Colin, Bear had mentioned maybe about doubling down and trying with the modified here next week, which is actually a really cool idea. But you really are taking the modified out very soon. And when will we expect to see you in modified competition again?
Yeah, so we'll be at Grandview Tuesday for their other Thunder on the Hill show.
Beautiful.
Yep, so that's our next race with modified. And then after that, I don't really know when we'll run that again, but it's just we'll run it whenever we want to, when we'll focus on the crate still fully, but run the modified when we can, just select shows and stuff, and some of the bigger shows at other tracks like Big Diamond and Grandview and stuff. Right.
And do you have a pretty extensive schedule for the rest of the season? Obviously, you're locked down at Grandview every Saturday night because you're in a tight points battle and stuff there. But as the season progresses, a lot of people venture out and try different places and do different things. Is that kind of on the radar for this year? Or are you just going to stay close to home and finish out the season close by?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll run the full short track Super Series South region. We'll do all those tracks. I think they go to Hagerstown and Middleford down in Delaware later in the year, and Bridgeport coming up soon. So we'll do that, and I'm sure we'll go to Big Diamond a couple more times with the modified and maybe the crate. We'll see. And I don't know if we'll go down Georgetown or Delaware, any tracks other than Middleford. We'll see. But I want to go up to New York at some point just to race up there. I think I can learn a lot up there and stuff. But
oh yeah, for sure.
Not sure.
No, that's good. That's good. Well, listen, we really appreciate you stopping by. We just wanted to just get you on here and pay homage to you guys for, doing this whole throwdown thing, and we're so happy that you won, and we do really appreciate your father Tad's input as far as trying to make it better for next year. So we're going to listen to everybody, and those changes that he had talked about we're probably going to implement for next year. So it's because
I like the
really
idea.
good ideas. Yeah, really good ideas. So
I was ready to do it now, but can we just tell people what it is, or should we keep it a secret?
let them fester.
I'll tell you offline.
I am such a jerk. Just let them fester. Yeah, because we know, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
they want them to run he wants them to run the cars backwards.
Yeah.
Like they got to sit backwards?
No, run the well, you can do that too. I like that. That would be really cool. That would be really cool.
The other way on the track.
Yes. Only Bear would have come up with that.
That's what I'm here for, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah, but we appreciate we tried to get around and thank all the drivers in the infield there, and for participating and electing to do it, and we look forward to doing it again next year. And I mean, I already know Jean will be on board, so
whether she wants to be or not,
my girl there, I plugged it already. She can't say no now.
Signed a contract for life.
Yes, pretty much so. Yeah, that's one thing that Jennifer just mentioned there that I thought was really cool. That Jennifer, Brittany, and myself did go to each individual car prior to the throwdown, and we just shook their hands and wished them luck and thanked them for being part of this deal. And every single one of them, including Colin, was very appreciative and said, "No, thanks for doing this." And that really meant a lot to us. It really did. It was really cool. So it's great stuff.
I mean, I know speaking for Brittany and myself, we know how dedicated the sportsman drivers are to doing the meet and greets. You know, I never hear no.
Right.
When I approach a driver, which Colin, I'll be approaching you soon.
Your first no.
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go.
But you guys are so dedicated to us, and our whole thing going into this year was we really wanted to give back not only to the fans, but we wanted to be able to give back to the drivers who support us, because without you guys, what are we doing? We're not doing anything. So, cool. At all the big shows, you guys get you get 2 now, but we just wanted to give a night where we could showcase you guys and just show how appreciative we are of you.
Yeah, we thank you too for doing it. It was fun. I had a lot of fun doing it.
I'm glad. It was
so awesome.
I feel like when you do that, sorry, but when you do that, I feel like drivers keep wanting to come back, or like you have to show some kind of appreciation to the drivers as well.
Right.
And I feel like all tracks kind of need to do that too.
I mean, since I've been scheduling, I think I've been on like 3 years now, doing most of the scheduling, and I just totally blanked out with where I was going with that.
You need a gummy.
Listen, let's not go there. But it's a lot of fun. Totally blanked out on where I was going with that.
Colin, did you use that one lap as a test session for anything?
That's what I was going to say.
No, it wasn't.
Nice what I was going to say is that was probably the quickest you ever made $500, though.
Yeah.
No, did you stick with your same setup and just go out there, or did you guys do something special for that lap?
We tried a few things. I was hoping I'd get a little more than one lap, but it still worked out. One lap, $500. It was pretty nice.
Yeah, not too shabby.
My husband was standing, I think, near your crew when you were out there, and somebody was like, "Well, time to pack it up and go home. We made $500 in one lap."
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah.
I have to address chat here for a second. Tyler Koenig is in the house. We always appreciate Tyler hopping on board here. He's saying, "Mr. Grandview, check in." I know why Tyler's here. That's because Gene's here, because he could care less about
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, don't. It's whatever. So supposedly Tyler's coming on Saturday, and you know what that means, right?
Yeah,
Find
the
something
R
else to
word.
do Saturday night. It's going to rain. So there's that. Jack May's in the house. He says Gene Bean. Gene has more fans than any of us here. What the hell's going on here? Michael Esterly in the house. Does Colin like the Hathaway trade?
Oh, with the Flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we get draft picks. I don't hate it. I think
Yeah, I agree. I'm on board with it.
he wasn't doing much offensively, but he is good for the locker room. But we get draft picks, so I don't hate it.
Draft picks are important.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Joey doesn't like hockey.
I hate ice hockey.
Oh no.
I absolutely, it is the reason why I do not understand white people. I do not understand ice hockey. I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. There's a hockey game. Oh my God, there's a fight. I hate when people fight, but now when they play hockey, it's so cool. I don't get it. I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. So thanks for the question, Michael. We appreciate that. You had to bring up hockey. I know. I see that your family goes to see the Flyers play quite often, like in person.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know. I'm not busting on you for being a hockey fan. It's just not. It's not my thing. There's Lucy.
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
Oh.
Trying to get away already.
She's out.
So
No, there she goes.
You saw Joe.
Why you gotta hate? Just why? This is what Dean, do you see this? This is what I put up, not just with you. I put up with this kind of crap from everybody.
Somebody
And
said, they got to keep you on your toes.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all.
Nice.
Something wrong with you, man.
There's something wrong. Kathy White, it says Lucy with 2 hearts. Lucy has more fans than we do, so this is good.
Of course she does. Hi, mommy.
Yeah.
I'll bring the puppy back for you.
Yeah. So Tyler, are you still planning on coming down to Grandview on Saturday? If you're still listening, please chime in.
Well, that explains why there's an 80% chance of rain.
To see the forecast, right?
Yeah, it's looking worse and worse every day.
Yeah, appreciate you, Tyler. You rock.
Like his little advocate.
Yeah.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Well, listen, we're gonna let Colin go. Colin, we appreciate you coming on. Congratulations again for
thank you
for winning the throwdown. You were awesome, and we wish
thanks
you
for
the best
always
of luck.
repping us on your car. We appreciate
Yes,
that.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Huge.
Yeah, thanks for doing it again, and thanks for having me.
Oh, sure. You are more than welcome on here anytime you like, and have fun in that modified on Tuesday night too. That's going to be fun.
I will.
You have yourself a great night, my man, and we will be chatting with you real soon.
Thanks. You too.
All right, take care.
Should we do a rundown of the match race?
1 second, we can do that. Tara, mute yourself. If you see, that's what you get. That's what you get.
That's when the door opens, the dog goes crazy. I didn't know.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't bust me about it. And
Right.
Abby Sabo is in the house. Mean Gene.
No.
Kenzie Krebs. Gene's my hero. Gene, what is everybody's just here to see Gene?
Yes.
Maybe you should
We'll just
and Lucy.
We'll just
I saw the numbers went up significantly.
yeah, we'll just all bail off. Well, yes, Jennifer, you can certainly do that because there's a couple things I do want to talk to Gene about. And yes, please hit those sponsors and whatever we had going on there.
All right. So match race 1 was sponsored by Bear Den Farms for $50, and the winner of that was Jordan Henn. And then match race 2 was also sponsored by Bear Den Farms for $50, and Teague Miller was the winner of that. Match race 3 was sponsored by Miss Grandview, Caitlin Smith, for $50, and her boyfriend, Teague Miller.
I can't hear Jennifer. What is going on?
You can't hear me now? Oh, no. But yeah, Miss Grandview's boyfriend won match race 3, so Teague Miller. And then match race 4 was sponsored by Hoffman Speed Supplies for $50. Brad Brightwell won that. Match race 5 was also sponsored by Hoffman Speed Supply for $50, and that winner was Jimmy Libby. Match race 6 was Fujilo Motorsports for $50, and Matthew Laubach won that. Match race 7 was sponsored by Gilmore Motorsports for $50, and Addison Meisler won. Match race 8 was sponsored by Stringer's Collision Center for $50, and Joe Toth won. And the final match race, number 9, was sponsored. Was sponsored by MB Roofing for $500, and Colin Cox won that, as you know. Also, Colin Cox was the winner of the bottle of Inferno Armor, courtesy of our very own Bear Schlosser with Bear's Inferno Armor. The American Racer Tire Certificate went to the winner of the most rounds, and that was Teague Miller. He won 2. And then, unfortunately, but thank you to Jimbo's Exteriors, they put up $200 for somebody who could win all of the match races. That was not one, but we thank them for putting up the money. So,
awesome.
We have. So, yes. So thank you to Bear Den Farms, Miss Grandview Caitlin Smith, Hoffman Speed Supplies, Fugelo Motorsports, Gilmore Motorsports, Stringer's Collision Center, and MB Roofing.
Beautiful. Nicely done. Nicely done.
You guys did a great job nailing down sponsorships for that, because it's just cool. It's just awesome that took place, went off without a hitch, and good job.
And let me find my notes list here.
I can hear everybody now. Sorry.
Sweet. No, that's awesome. Sometimes you just got to go in and out.
Like
it's all good.
Out in.
Yep.
For the modifieds, confirmed sponsors, it's going to be Jared Umbenhauer Racing. They're going to do lap 7, and all of these laps are $50. And then I do know Brett Cressley will be sponsoring, and then I have another guy in the works that I'm talking to. So we should have all laps covered. Then obviously MB Roofing putting up the $500 to the winner. Bear Slasher with a bottle of Bear Slasher with a bottle of Inferno Armor, and then another American Racer Tire Certificate. So it's going to be the same thing with different sponsors for the modified.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Real quick, I just want to get caught up with chat right here. Kylie Brand is in the house. She says, hi, friends. Kylie, we always love when you tune in. Christina Marie says, hi, Gene and Jennifer. SDS Photography says, mean Gene in caps, and it is all in caps letters. Yes. And SDS Photography says, smile, Gene. So
I was trying to figure it out when he said that, so I think that's what happened there.
Yeah. So Gene is by far the most popular guest we've ever had.
Obviously.
Jesus Lord.
Well, she put out a nice little press release on, I think it was Michael's page, right?
No, I did it on the MB Roofing page, but I did it because Grandview had Mike and Chase up on the
Oh, right, that's what it was.
Today. Yeah.
I didn't see it. I have her blocked.
Oh,
Brittany Guzik in the house. Hi, everyone. And Peyton Renier's in the house. What's up? Good to see you guys. Appreciate you all tuning in. So the reason why I wanted to have Jean on here, not just to talk about her involvement here with the Low Down Entertainment Meet and Greet and the Low Down Throwdown, but you and your company, MB Roofing, has a very, very strong.
I'm gonna kill this thing. Hold on.
Did you lose sound again?
Hold on.
Technical difficulties.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we do apologize. This is just stuff that happens with StreamYard. Our good buddies Nitro Nick Leach and Fred Fletcher go through the same stuff when they do their lives. It's a thing.
It happens. Technology.
It is definitely a thing. So it's nice when you're all in the studio together, but we couldn't have all these people on at the same time if we were on the studio together.
Yeah.
So Jean is back. Are we good? Do you have us?
I'm not touching anything.
Don't touch anything. No, you're good. So as I was saying, yeah, Tyler says, gotta love technical glitches. Yes, you're absolutely right. So, you have a very heavy presence in several different cars with the MB Roofing logo all over. And please take the time to mention who you all sponsor.
Well, I do have to give credibility to us starting this in 2023. We sponsored Brett Presley. We sponsored Brian Hertler. 2024, I would have to say, is when it really, really like made a difference in our business. We started sponsoring Mike. We sponsored Chase then. Gavin Krupp came on board. We still had Hertzler. And then this year we added Johnny, which he just got his first win.
Yes, congratulations to him. It's way cool.
Yes. But all in all, like, they're all great guys. We are all, I could say, one big happy family. Like, I wouldn't trade any of those guys for anything. The Krupps are literally like our best friends, second family. But in all honesty, it's great picking up the dang phone and them going, oh, we saw your name on Gavin's car. We saw your name on Mike's car. Like, it's very great to hear that and know that my form of advertising is working for our business.
Yeah. And this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Like, you know, everybody's always looking for sponsors and how do you get involved? But nobody ever talks to the sponsors and says, is it working for you? And, you know, are you just solely looking for brand recognition on all these cars? Are you looking to put out there as advertisements, hey, this is what we do. We do roofing. We do all this. We do this stuff. And honestly, has it, as you just kind of answered it, but I'll ask you again, has it increased your bottom line?
I would have to say brand recognition is obviously top, but it was also, you know, Dad looked at me 3 years ago, was like, how do you want to advertise? And we, believe it or not, about 10, 15 years ago, even when late models were at Grandview, we sponsored First Spots and we sponsored Mike back then too.
Yeah.
So you know what? How about we dip our toes back into Grandview? I said, actually a fellow friend of mine owns Extreme Mechanicals. They're on Mike's car as well. They sponsored the track. They had the billboard up, everything else. And that's actually when I got in contact with you about doing our billboard. So we, you know, that was our dip in the toes, especially with in 2023. And like, we didn't get much recognition that year. We really didn't. I remember another roofing company actually did a night in 2023, and I saw somebody comment on the Facebook post and was like, oh, it's so great to see, you know, XYZ sponsoring or doing this with the racing. And I'm like, do you not look at the billboards on, you know, Backstreet? Like, am I missing something?
Right.
So, you know, 2024, called me about sponsoring Gavin. We were looking for another modified to sponsor, and I said, you know, what about Mike, Dad? I was like, you know, we sponsored him X amount of years ago. Let's give this a try again. So 2024 was probably the best kickoff we've had. Last year, it was tremendous. It was honestly well worth it. So this year, when Johnny then wanted to come on board, it was a no-brainer. The kid's one of our, you know, he's Gavin's best friend, and he's Chase's friend too. We're friends with his mom and dad. But we were like, you know what? One more car is just going to seal the deal. And with that, you know, we looked at our numbers, and I actually, we always have referred by on our thing. That's kind of how I keep track of it. And even
very nice.
For a month into the season, we were almost breaking even. It was great.
Wow. This is awesome. And it's so awesome that you're keeping track of that stuff. Now, you're primarily locked in with brand recognition just at Grandview Speedway. Yeah. And perhaps a couple times, maybe a couple of those cars may venture out the Big Diamond. Is there another track, another region that your company may be looking to expand to? Say you want to get out to the Susquehanna area, maybe would you look into maybe getting involved with some cars out there that run BAP Speedway, or if you want to get out towards Central PA, like a Williams Grove or something like that? Is that something that interests you, or do you just want to stay local to your brand?
If it were up to me, I'd probably get that to be on a sprint car sooner or later, but we do like to stay as local as we could.
Okay.
Just because we are such, I mean, people think it's a big operation, but it's small. It's me and my dad, and then, you know, we have my uncle and another employee that work for us, and then we have a crew of guys to keep everything small. And I couldn't want it any other way. I feel like small businesses don't get enough recognition, and they deserve more. And I mean, we'll go all the way to Hamburg. We'll go to Easton. Like if we get the job, we get the job.
Right. Right.
Where are you based out of?
Palm, PA. So we're about like 10 minutes away from Grandview.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's really spoiled. We have to go to Big Diamond on Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
A couple things from chat here. Missy Hoffman says, hi, hello, Twizzler. Well, hello to you, Miss Missy. It's good to see you. Appreciate you tuning in. JP Evans, good evening. Tyler Koenig says she would want to sponsor Anthony Macri.
I was going to say
He's
the
not
same
wrong.
Speaking
He's my
of
favorite.
speaking of the Ant-Man, he is going to be making his sprint car return this week. So that is great news for Anthony Macri and Anthony Macri fans. As many as you know, he did suffered an injury several weeks back at, I do believe it was Williams Grove Speedway, and had to be out for a little while. He did have a driver replacement there, which was, and he had a lot of success too. And it's kind of wild. So it's great to have the Ant-Man back, and we wish him well and all the success in the world.
And his crew chief, Joe Mooney, said we could announce this tonight on our show.
Talk to me, Goose.
Go ahead, Jennifer.
Okay, so confirmed drivers for the Pennsylvania Speed Week at Grandview Speedway on Tuesday, 6:30 will be Anthony Macri and his crew chief, Joe. And we also have modified driver Timmy Buckwalter, and Aiden Buckwalter will be along with, and I'm hoping to get an interview out of him if he's not being too shy. He actually picked up another win last night at
congratulations to him.
Repping
awesome.
his Low Down Entertainment sticker. So the man's on fire. So that's who I have confirmed for right now. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I have some messages out.
And the week Timmy Buckwater had last week too. Holy smokes!
I know. It was great. And then I came home and came back to the races, and then the bad luck continued. So I said, blame me.
Go away. Yeah,
I know. I'll go back to Florida. Bye.
Yeah.
You don't have to twist her arm.
Yeah. So I see. That didn't take long.
That made Lucy mad. She's leaving. So I'm excited for this meet and greet for PA Speed Week. It will be from 4:30 to 5:30 outside the main gate. I'm sure Little Miss Grandview will be there.
Yeah.
And she usually has a lot of giveaways, coloring pages, a lot of fun stuff going on.
Yeah, she's doing some great stuff out there at the meet and greet. It's really cool. Yeah, so just remember, if you're going there on Tuesday night for the Thunder on the Hill show, the meet and greet is a little bit earlier than what it would normally be on a Saturday. So that's one of those deals. So, Gene gets to see Ant-Man out there. So if you're going to be down there selling shirts, he's going to be right there. So all is right with the world.
I gotta say, I didn't know if I was gonna sell shirts at the USAC race, but we actually did pretty good for Mike in selling shirts. I was impressed.
Good. Very good. Very good. So, go ahead.
Just one thing, I have to give another shout out to Jean. She has been doing our meet and greet graphics. When you see that we do the ticket giveaways, that is her. Anything that we need graphic wise, she has made them for us, and she made some other stuff. The tickets for the mini check giveaways when we give away a free 8x10. She made those tickets for us too to hand out. So
thank you.
She's like the head of the decorating committee for LDE now. So
I know, it's fantastic. We tell her our vision and she makes it happen.
That is
tried.
Cool. Now, Gene, as a sponsor, what are your thoughts on Grandview Speedway this year? We've been averaging between 80 and 90 cars weekly, where other tracks can't get half of that with 5 divisions. I mean, is it an exciting time for you and your company to be involved with 602 crates and modifieds at Grandview Speedway, or this is just business as usual for you?
I mean, I definitely think it helps us a lot, and I can't, I got to give props to Tina for doing what she does. I mean, hopefully they keep this track going on forever and ever. But I think it has helped us a lot. You get more people in there, not just fans out in the crowd, but you get more people in. And I think as a sponsor, it hugely matters inside the pits. It matters the drivers, their crew members, everything. I mean, we've done Stringers Clothing, we've done his own house. We've done, repairs on his shop. We did a roof for his kid as well. Like, I mean, even one of the guys on Corman's group called us for a roof. Like, it just.
That's awesome.
I know they are typically normal guys that are in that track, but I'm just hoping with the newer crowd that's coming in, it does like, hey, there's a roofing company here, and we'll give them a call, because as a sponsor too, like, I always look for sponsors on other cars too, seeing if we need something. Like,
right,
we are redoing our downstairs, and I called Doug Mandel right away. Like,
yeah,
I try to help out those who help out everybody else too.
that's right, for sure. No, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's absolutely fantastic. Well, it is after 7:30. And we have been on for a little while. Is there anything that anybody else would like to talk about? I know, Bear, you went over some stuff with Tara earlier, and I think
just some highlights while we were on intermission there.
Yeah,
just want to talk about the golf tournament.
Yes, let's do that.
Mini golf tournament coming up August 2nd. Obviously, looking for sponsors for holes and/or primary sponsor. Prizes, handouts, what have you for the foursomes. If anybody's interested, we got a bunch of cars lined up so far. A couple of lowriders coming. Always looking for more cars. Whoever wants to come display their car, more than welcome. Just let me know. And just going to be a good fun day with go-kart racing, some snacks, burgers, hot dogs, ice cream, an awesome train ride through the park there. It's just going to be a fun time. August 2nd, 11 to 5. Pray for
Bear Junction.
Weather.
If you want to check
Yep.
Bear Rock Junction. Yes, if you want to check the place out, hop online there, bearrockjunction.com. The facility's second to none. It's absolutely amazing. As I said earlier in the podcast here, Bear and I went there and spoke to the owners. They're super, super nice people. They are willing.
VPA.
Yes, Nutropoli. And they have 2 full courses on there. They're willing to give us 1 complete course, and it's going to be a shotgun start if we have enough foursomes. $25 a person for a foursome, $100 for a foursome, and it's going to benefit Leo's league also. So
pediatric cancer.
Yes, so it's always good to help out our good buddy Leo and that entire organization, and we just love working with those guys, and we've been working with them for the past over 4 years now, going on 5 years. So it's a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. We got some great racing coming up here. If the weather cooperates, if Tyler Koenig stays home, we should race Saturday night.
Go to a Flyers game or something.
I request that he stays home on July 4th, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I will say this, and I have been saying this weekly, and I sound like a broken record, but I haven't said it on a podcast because we haven't been on a podcast for a while. The racing at Grandview has been phenomenal. The heats alone are worth the price of admission. It's you got guys coming from the back. It's just unbelievable. Feature time. The track is unreal. There's multiple lanes, multiple grooves. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. And again, the car counts between 80 and 90 cars in 2 divisions is, in this day and age, is almost mind-boggling. We're having 2 consies for 602s, and
and they're not like no 10 cars either. It's like
no 18 cars.
Yeah.
No, the competition is amazing.
Yeah.
Most tracks are not even running B mains or consies anymore because they just don't have the car count to do it. So we are very, very fortunate to be this close to have that awesome of a facility that puts on a show, and the caliber of drivers that we have and that we see each week. So count your blessings. We're super, super fortunate, and it's really way cool. So
I do have something to add about being a sponsor too, and also being on the other side of it, being with Mike. I definitely think businesses need to learn more about this opportunity, because it sucks. Like, trying to get sponsors for Mike and Chase, like, I couldn't believe how hard it was. I really couldn't.
It's almost impossible.
It's insane. Wow. So I had people from New York asking for sponsorships. I had people that don't even race, like not even racing around here locally, that wanted sponsorships. Like, it just, you want to get them more inclined to dirt racing because it opens just up a whole new world. Like it's honestly so worth it at the end of the day. I don't know if we would even choose to advertise elsewhere.
See, this
That's
is
really great insight.
Yes, this is why I wanted to talk to you about this, Gene, because I've seen you've had a very successful sponsorship campaign at the local dirt track level. And again, no one talks to the sponsors about this. It's just always like, how do you get a sponsor? What do you do to get a sponsor? How much money did you get from the sponsor? Everybody knows what a sponsor can do for you, but what can you do for the sponsor? And that's the question that you have to start asking yourself. It is the only way you're ever going to nail down a sponsor, because the sponsor knows, they're not stupid. They give you X amount of dollars so you can go run around in a circle and have fun on a Saturday morning.
Right.
At the end of the day, let's just be realistic about it. But it is an advertising opportunity, and it is an opportunity to get in front of a multitude of eyes. And that's another thing I wanted to speak to you about too, while it's fresh on my mind here. Besides the fans in the stands and the people in the pits, Gene, how much are you relying on social media at this point to boost your dirt track racing sponsorship program with all the different outlets? Do you use social media a lot for what you have going on?
Yes and no. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's times where I'm so busy trying to also focus on like the race day posts that I make for all the boys too.
Yeah.
That, like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do sidetrack from our personal Facebook. I shouldn't, but it just goes to show that even if I do lack on our personal page, like we're still booming out there. Like I'll reshare anything I possibly can. You know,
right.
All the boys do such a tremendous job mentioning us in their posts. If you guys as well, that's been a whole new thing. But just on the social media aspect of it, I just definitely think like, I mean, even whoever made that for Tina today for Grandview, like that helps us out tremendously too.
Right.
I mean, not for nothing. And the only thing I really do when we do post on our roofing page afters is there's a bunch of residents and of Upper Perk groups, there's Boyertown. Like I'll try to flood those as much as I can. But in all honesty, like it's pretty much just word of mouth or the races.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. Couple things here again from chat. Deuce Race Fan is in the house. Hey guys and gals, good to see you, my buddy Deuce. Tyler says, I plan on being at Grandview on July 4th. Well, there goes that show. JP Evans, best racing around, hands down, as in referring to Grandview Speedway. Tyler also says, I also love traveling 2 hours east to see everyone. And got 5 tracks, blah, 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 blah. Saturday, want to drive 2 hours. Yeah, you're going to be wasting your time driving here.
Yeah.
So there's that. And look, our buddy. Yeah, our buddy Mark is in the house. He says,
Mark.
good evening, people. Mark is in the house. It's good to see our buddy Mark. So great stuff. I love the insight that you have given us this evening, Gene. And anytime you have an open invitation to come back on the show at any time to talk about sponsorship and the business end of things, because again, it's people need to be educated about this stuff, and we try to help with stuff, and but it is tough. It's very tough. So
I tried putting that in my emails to people when I was looking to help, get Mike and Chase sponsorship. I'm at like, I can vouch that it's worth it again, whether you do $100 or you do a couple $1,000. Like it's worth it. I got my personal trainer on board. Back of Mike's car.
Nice.
Fitness. Yeah, I mean she's gotten one. I've got Mark's comment.
He's Mark's busting on you. Scary stuff there. Yep.
Yeah, right.
I just want to know why Mark's not at Barry Manilow with his girlfriend.
But even she's gotten Stacy from Rick's Towing from even just going to our racing bash.
Nice.
And there's been a couple people that have also inquired to her about, going to her. So it's honestly, it's worth it if you're if you're willing to take the risk for it. And there's not much of a risk because at least if you get one job out of it, depending on what you do, it's so worth it.
Right.
Like, that's all about my crazy ideas, and I'm so here for it because it has us where we're at today.
That is so awesome.
I'll say this. I've been involved in racing for 45 plus years, and this is the first time I've ever heard a sponsor say it's worth it. And I
No, it's so awesome.
It's God's truth. You never hear that.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I knew she was going to bring a different perspective. I hate giving her credit because, you know, it's a thing.
Well, I take credit because I'm the one who brought her on board. So,
yeah, we'll have to give you.
We have to give credit where credit is due. Remember, guys.
You definitely pissed there first, Jennifer.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, you pissed there first, and I understand that. Gina and I have a very interesting relationship. We do. And we just like say hi, and then we give each other the finger, and then we just kind of move on about our day.
And when Jean ignores her messages from Joey, Jennifer,
oh yeah, that was
you can have my phone for a day. By all means, go for it.
You know, there's just one freaking excuse after another with you. Oh, like Jennifer told me. Oh, I've been texting back and forth to Jean. Oh, it's everything's good. Everything's good. Like, what is going on here?
And another thing too. I'm just like thinking of things now. I remember 2024, I was hanging out at Gavin's trailer and Dad walks in. He's like, it looks like I own the place. I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, everybody's got MD roofing shirts on. I said, you're welcome.
Yeah.
I got mine on.
Yeah. See, that's awesome.
I'm all for it. If you want to rep our business, that helps us even more too. And hey,
that
it's a free shirt.
so cool.
Yeah.
Hey, here's more fun stuff for the chat. Deuce Race Fan, gotta say thank you so much for the free pass for the contest. Greatly appreciate it. Yes, Deuce Race Fan was the winner of the question for the meet and greet.
Question of the night.
Thanks. That's the name of it. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's why you're the boss. And yeah, so it was great to see Deuce. I have not seen Deuce in a long time, and it was so awesome.
Sorry I missed you.
Yes, Caroline Agri is in the house. She deserves all the credit. Talking about Jean, she's always up to something. Great job, Jean. So awesome to see Caroline Agri. I haven't seen Caroline in 100 years. Miss you, girl. Hope you're doing well. We always shared a lot of laughs together when we hung out, like especially like Caroline and Deuce's daughter Kylie. We always had a blast. Always causing a little bit of trouble. So it was a lot of fun. And Merck says, no Barry for this guy, LOL.
I actually think my brother and sister-in-law are there too.
Well, Barry Manilow was not at the top of my list.
No.
Or yeah.
Can I
no
mention okay. No. Can I mention some exciting things we have coming up with the meet and greet?
Please do.
Okay. So this Saturday, which unfortunately is not looking too great, for the meet and greet, we have Loudon Reimer and vintage drivers Gage Phillips and Sven Olsen. I already announced the Thunder on the Hill show. And then July 4th, I call it the Swinehart Gang. We have Eric Corman, Dylan Swinehart, Decker Swinehart, and Mark Moore. And then July 11th, which is the Firecracker 40 for the 602 crates. This is an exciting one. This is an idea we came up with actually last season, but we didn't get a chance to implement it. So we are doing a ladies' night. We know that there is plenty of fan interest in this. We've had plenty of messages and people reaching out to us asking us to get all of the lady drivers of Grandview Speedway together for a meet and greet. So we will be doing that on their big night, the Firecracker 40. It will be a meet and greet sponsored by Adriana Delapani's business, Wheelwoman Boutique. So we will have Adriana Delapani, Shannon Slaughter, Caitlin Bailey, and Taylor Kramer. And I believe, was it Shannon and Taylor that finished in the top 5 this past week?
I know Shannon got a top 5.
Yeah,
and I believe Taylor did too. I had to leave. I could not stay due to having to grab my dog. I could not stay for the 602 crates, but I believe those 2 ladies finished in the top 5, which is so exciting, and congratulations to them. So yeah, we are looking forward to ladies' night. And I mean, obviously we're looking forward to every meet and greet, but this one is going to be a little bit more special.
Awesome. That is cool. That is cool. So, it's just funny because you're talking about ladies' night, and I think tomorrow is topless night at Big Diamond.
It
It'd
is.
be great if we could just
It is.
combine the two, but that's just my idea. Back to
Mike
the chat.
hasn't been a great.
What's that?
I said we should be there. Mike hasn't really been the Big Diamond much this.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Carolyn Eggers says, miss you too. All good here. Deuce says, I still love you, Jennifer. And Caroline said, rude, Joe. Yes, that's me. I'm always rude, especially when people deserve it. So there's that. So with that being said, I need to let Bear go because he has a granddaughter that is anxiously waiting to play with him, to beat him at every game that they ever encounter, which is awesome.
It's also my bedtime, so.
We nail our sponsors and we'll get out of here.
Please do so, sir.
So first of all, thanks for everybody for coming on tonight. We appreciate that. Like Gene said, the sponsorship is it's a treasure. It really is. And we couldn't do this show without the following people. Yako's the Hot Dog King, Orner Furniture and Appliance, Roselli Racing, Smith Fabrications, Laney Lick Racing, Bears Inferno Armor, Elliott's Trailers and Carts. They have a new location in Brownsburg, Indiana, which is doing very well. S&D Bodyline, Sublimited Performance Apparel, Roy Danner Paving, and Drips Detailing. Thank you all.
Fantastic.
And I'm going to piggyback off of him and shout out our meet and greet sponsors.
Please do.
MB Roofing, Bear Den Farms, Stringer's Collision Center, and Hoffman Speed Supplies.
Fantastic. Thank you, everybody that was in chat tonight that interacted with us. It's been a hot minute since Bear and I have been on, and we appreciate your patience with that. So we just had a lot of things going on. As Bear said, thank you to all the guests. Can't wish success enough for Tim and Kenny Groff for the East Coast Transponders Nationals. Really looking forward to that show. I will not be in attendance at Grandview Speedway on the 4th of July. I did make a previous commit. Don't be shaking your head at me. Don't even. I saw that.
Come on.
That's all right. Gene's taking your place in Victory Lane. You're fine.
That's fine. That's
fine.
Oh,
gosh, not this again.
Yes. Here we go. Yes. So I have committed to be out there at Clyde Mart Memorial Speedway to help out with that show, and very much looking forward to it. So I wish everybody luck at the 4th of July show, and that
I'm excited that we're paying $2,000 for the junior sprints. Like when I heard that, I was like, wait, what?
It's no joke.
That's
Storm
awesome.
Chassis.
That is crazy and so exciting for those kids. Like that's amazing.
It is. Storm Chassis,
I believe. And I mean,
yes.
I'm a Storm Chassis fan all the way. So that's just amazing.
Yep. Great stuff. Barry, so good to be back on the air with you, my friend. Much love to you, brother. Jennifer, thanks for stopping in. Gene,
thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
No, Gene, I really appreciate this. I know I spoke to you earlier this year for the concept of doing a show like this because I knew it was going to be really, really good information coming from you. And we do pick on each other a lot, but that's what makes it fun. But in all seriousness, I really appreciate your insight. And we certainly hope that maybe we changed a little bit of perspective for some people that may be tuning in or listening to the replay later on. Speaking of which, this will be uploaded to YouTube at some point tomorrow, and it can be found on Spotify as well. So with that being said, thanks, everybody. Appreciate you all. So from here on out, it'll be good night and God bless. Take care, everybody.
Good night,
everybody.
Night.